All right, did a couple of these on a live one, two rolls on a live one, and I'd gotten $100 in cents. I'm going to do them $25 at a time. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this one, so this one will be $1 short. But we have some newer rolls, but some of these rolls are really old, and if I dig down in here, some of them still have dust on them. So the two rolls I opened, one of them was 80s and 90s up to 95, and the other one was all 60s. So I don't know how old all these are going to be. I don't know if there's going to be any wheat cents in any of these things. It might just be a whole lot of copper. I'm pretty sure nobody's gone through them. That's the only thing I know. So I got $100 of customer rolled cents. So let's get started. I'm going to go through, get it done. Or I guess the first 2, 4, 6, 8. No, that'd be 4. I'm going to go through $10 worth. I've already gone through $1, so I'm going to go through the other $9, and then I'll come back and I don't know. Let's go through 10 rolls at a time. So I'm going to go through the 8 rolls, come back and let you know, because I don't think I think the newer ones are just on the top couple of rolls here. I think after I get to that third roll, they're all going to be older stuff. So um, we're going to go through that. So I'm going to finish off the top roll, and then I'll come back, let you know what I find. Then we'll do roll or do an update after each roll. So I will go through this, and I will talk to you here in a couple of minutes, let you know what I find. All right, I'm done with the first 10 rolls. I got things falling on my desk. These are the wheat pennies I've ran across. I didn't run across any until I was on like the 7th roll, but these are wheat pennies. I got, yep, come on. Yeah, see if I can get my focus to work right. All right. All right, sorry about that. All right, so I guess I just won't do the focus. All right, this is a 59 Denver. I found two 58 Denvers, or excuse me, these are 57. That's a 58. Oh, yeah, wheat pennies. 58 Denver. And then 57s, I got a 57 Denver and a 57 Philly. The one with Philly's the one with the little black spot on it. 56 Denver. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can find. Oh, there we go. Cloth for cleaning off the lens real quick. See if that helps out any. Nope. All right, I'll reboot my phone before I do it again. 56 Denver. 54. I believe this is a San Francisco. Then we got two 40s. 47 Denver. And a 46 Philly. All right, so those are the wheat pennies I got. And then whenever it comes to these other things, I'm going to pull up the scope on these because we are going to need to look at them. Yay, scope. All right. I got two. These are 69 Ds. And they are, I can't see any remains of a FG there on that one. Again, 69 Denver. That one has some damage in that area. There might be a knot on that one. Let me. I think any kind of showing there is there's bumps there, so that's not totally. So this one, it's going to be iffy. That one might not be it. Then here I got two with die chips. Got a 60D with a die chip in the 9 there. Oh, two. Actually, two 60Ds. Small or large date with die chips. That one has more of the chip in there than that one does, but two 60s with die chips in the 9. This right here, oh, this is another one that was no FG, but it's in horrible shape. And I think this falls with that second one there. That's a little bit of a bump there. Then we got a 64D. And what was it with this one? Oh, this one here has, I'm going to bring up the bigger scope picture. This one has, it looks like machine doubling. You can see it there on the end, because none of the double dies look like that. And you can see it on the edge of the building there too. Around the edge of the building. Well, on this side you can. So I'm pretty sure this is machine doubling and not a double die. You don't really see it on that side. You only see it over here. It starts with about the S there. You can see some on the D, the N, the U, and the side of the building here. So I think this is machine doubling. Then we have a 1982, and this one was, I'm thinking, I want to say that's a die crack, but I really can't tell the way you, well, I can't rub it off, but it's not catching either. So I don't know if that's just a stain or the precursors for a dice. Well, because I tried cleaning it off with some acetone, see if there's any dirt there. That might be a stain. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one's a stain. That was too good to be true. And that's why I look at these a second time too, just to make sure. Then we have 83. And I believe this one was oh, die crack down there. I'm pretty sure that's all there is. There's a die crack that you can see goes from right here, and it looks like it goes to right and around in here. Right along the bottom. It starts right there. So a little bit of die crack on that one. And this one here is a 66. One of these days I'm going to learn to write down what I actually put these on here for. Oh, no more machine doubling. You can see that right there on the back of the building there. Just the way the doubling is right all along in here, right in there. And you can see it on the letters on this side here too. That's not there. You can see it on the M, you can see it on the A. Set it up here on the E and the S. But it's not on this side. That just looked weird to me, so I hung on to that one. Then we had, what did I put this one back for? Oh, This one right here, I think that might be after mint damage. It just, I never first saw that. I saw it as lamination, but then I look on the other side and I got that, and that right there is definitely, I mean, something gouged into it there. And whenever I look on this side, this right here is about where the gouge happened at on the other side. So something tagged that thing. Just interesting after mint damage on that one. And this one's an 82. And why did I put the 82 out here? I might have just set this one aside to see if oh, big crack down there. And this is a zinc one, by the way. You can see the crack goes all the way to here. And I don't know if that's part of the crack or if that's just after mint damage, because this thing's got abused a lot. But that's it for interesting things there. Get rid of that. These things over here, oh, this one right here, cleaning really didn't help. I'll reboot my camera before I come back and do this again. Let's put this back on. This one right here I just set aside because of the really cool red toning on this thing. And plus it looks to be in really good condition, but it is just a really cool red toning. I think technically that'd be red-brown if it got graded, but... And then these are the copper ones that are basically AU or better, and these are the older zinc ones that were just look to be uncirculated. So that's what I got from the first 10 rolls. I'm going to go through the next 10 rolls, and I will be back with you here in a little bit to go over them and see what, hopefully we can find some more interesting stuff or find something that's actually a definite, I want to put these in with the copper, find something that's definitely, oh yeah, this one was after mint damage. That one goes in with the copper. This is the copper I've gotten from the first 10 rolls. That is more than I usually get from an entire, oh, sorry. That's more than I usually get from an entire what do you call it, case. See if y'all can see that. That's 2 pounds, 13.6 ounces from 10 rolls. So, all right. So that's what I got right now from the first 10 rolls. I'm going to go for the second 10 rolls, and I will come back and let you know what I find. So talk to you here in a minute. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the focus, but we'll try to work around it. This is from the second batch. These are all the AU better. Come on. God, I don't know. My focus. Somebody must have did an update on something that I just can't get anything to work right. But all right. These are the AU better pennies that I found from just the last 10. First 10 are on here. These are the wheat cents, oldest one. I'd like to show this one to you, but it's a 1919 Philly. So got that one. We found our first foreign one and only foreign one we found right now. It's a 1961 Canadian. This is a copper cent. Excellent condition on this side. I'm going to bring up the microscope on this one. And I'm going to raise it so you can see a little bit more of it. This side is in excellent condition. No idea what year it is, though, because the other side got ground up on something. And I'm pretty sure this is a copper one because it weighs, I'll bring it back up here, 2.7 grams. which is more than a zinc one, but would be what a copper one would be if it's oh, focus. If it had been ground down some. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. It had quite a bit of it ground off this edge. Since I can't get the focus to work on the other camera, I'll just keep this up here to show you everything else. We got two with issues. Got this 1971 here. This is another one that has, well, that has machine doubling again. You can see it there at the bottom of the T. You can see it along the edge of the building. You can see it on the C, the R. But that's machine doubling. It's not a double die. And then this one here is a 1982, and I believe this is a zinc one here also. And it has, again, the die crack there. You can see along the edge of the building, off to the edge of the building. It's on this side too. So those two things, and then, like I said, the 2019. I don't guess there's any double dies or anything on these to look for on the 19. I think I would have looked for them before. But that's the oldest one I found. By far the oldest. And then the other ones, just put 41 Philly, Denver, 46 Philly, Denver, 47 Philly, 2 Denvers. And then got down here starting at 52 Denver, 53 Denver, 55 Denver, 4 56 Denvers, 57 Philly, Denver, and 58 Philly, Denver. And then, like I said, bunches over here. And these are the 80s that I found that are zinc. And this is a copper. My little cuppeth runneth over here. And that's without these in it too. Let's bring that scale over here and see if I can. I'm making a mess over here. I know y'all can see what I'm doing here. Well, I was going to try to do that, but let's get that zeroed out. And we are at 5.3 ounces. And let's see now, the cup weighs 5.2 ounces. So we're just under 5 pounds of copper here. And I'm going to have to dump this and get more somewhere because I got a lot more to go with. But since this is customer wrapped and I knew they were all old, I'm going to go with this is going to be way different than anything I've done before. So there's going to be a bunch of copper out of here because I think I've only, out of the first 10 rolls, I've only gotten 3 rolls of zinc pennies or zinc cents. So almost everything's copper here. The newest one I found, I think, is a 1995. And a lot of these rolls, I'm not finding anything from the bunch of these rolls are all copper. So that's where I'm at. I still got 30 more rolls to go in this box. I'm hoping to find some more older ones. It'd be nice. I think it'd be really awesome if I could find a Indian head in here or something. But you know, we'll take what I can get whenever I find them, and I will talk to y'all here in a little bit after I get done with the next 10. So talk to you here in a bit. All right, I'm done with the next, I guess, $5 worth, 10 rolls. I got, what was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 more wheat pennies. That one's kind of corroded. One more die chip. These are the copper AU better ones. A lot of them are 1981Ds. That's just from the last 10 rolls. Here's the other ones I found. And I found another 2 pounds of, or most of them were copper, 2 pounds of copper out of the last 10 rolls. So let's look at what I found here real quick. We got the oldest one I found from the next one is 1940 Philly. And then we got two 52 Denver, 253 Denver, 255 Denvers, 256 Denvers, 257 Denvers, and a 58 Denver. And then the one die chip, oddity, whatever you want to call it, I found was 1983. Oh, that's the wrong screen. I rebooted and it just, nope, that ain't it either. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that's what it is. I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't want the screen. I want the microscope. There we go. Click on the right thing. And this one had, oh God, what do I have this night? Check this out. Okay, I might have sent this through to double check something later on, and I have no idea why I kept it, because I can't see anything on this worth keeping. Thought there was a die chip on it somewhere, but, or a die crack. Nope. I must have thrown the die crack back in with the stuff and hang on to this one. So that was a mistake. Oops. So, well, whatever. Okay, so I didn't find anything cool that time. God, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. As you can see, I'm finding quite a bit. And like I said, I got 12 here. And I got at least another 12 there. So I'm going to probably, out of this box, get hopefully at least a roll of wheat pennies. I've only found one of them older than 1940, and that's a 1919 still. Found one 1961 Canadian cent. So I got 20 more rolls to go through, so I'm going to go through the next 10, and I'll check back with you here in a little bit and let you know what I found. So talk to you in a bit. All right. Let's do the wrap up now. This took me long enough to do. From here down is what I found in the last 20 rolls. I went through 10 rolls and I really didn't find anything to show, or rolls, I guess had been 31 through 40, didn't have anything to show. So this is basically what I found in rolls 41 through 50. So we ended up, I found two, not in really great shape. Ow. And we're doing that again, are we? Oh well. Two steel cents. Maybe if I get the light over here. Two steel cents. One 43 Philly and 143 Denver. These are the Phillies. I got a 39, 40, 40 Denver, 41 Philly, 43 Philly Denver, 44 Philly Denver, 45 Philly Denver, San Francisco, 46 San Francisco, 47 Denver, 48 Denver, and 49 Denver and San Francisco. And then down here, 51, 3 Denvers, 50, or let me make sure that 53 Denvers, 51 Denver, 4 52 Denvers, 52 Philly, and these are falling over there so high. 353 Denvers, 755 Denvers, 756 Denvers, 357 Denvers, and 758 Denvers. That's in the last 10. And this is out of the last 20. I ended up with 61 copper AU or better. And then these are the ones that just look like they're brand new out of a roll. These are pretty much all 85 and older, or 85 to or 80s, not copper. 80s, not copper. We'll go that way. Things I found that were also of interest in the last 10 rolls. We'll start here. We have 3. I'll bring these up. These are 59 Denver, 59 Denver. Oh, focus that. There we go. Turn it the right way. 59 Denver. These are all 59 Denvers. And I believe these all have like a die crack, if you can see it along that last post. Just right up and down here. That one has it somewhere else. Where's the die crack on that one? Well, all right, we'll do this one here. Die crack on the post right here. And this one here, die crack on the head. That's why I couldn't find it on the back. Little die chip there on the head. So, got those 3. Then 59D die chips. It's the 60. In pretty good shape. Large state, of course. And what was it on this one now? And I just went through and looked at all these so I'd know what I'm looking for. Oh, this is one of the ones that I've run into a couple that were. Oh, I take that back. That one's a little bit of a die chip there on that last column there too. You can see, well, that looks gross. Right there. So, more die chips on the back last column. Then we got a 62D with some issues, but this one also has lamination issues. That's the reason I held on to this one. You can see the lamination issues there. Big scratch right there. So it's going to mean I don't think this one's going to ever be worth much, you know. But it was just cool. All right. Then we got 58D with a die chip there in the B. And it's odd that I didn't run into more of those. And a 60D here. And what was going on? Oh, the 60D here. I want to zoom in a little bit there. That really looks like that is a double die on the, you can see on the bottom of the D there. That really looks like a repunch mint mark, but I hadn't been able to find one to match that or not. So there's a chance that could just be damage. But you can see a little bit of a dovetail there. So I'm just hanging on to that one for fun. And then let's go back here. All in all, the oldest one I found was this 1919. I'm going to have to reboot everything again, see if I can get my was a 1919 Philly. Next oldest after that was a 39 Denver. And then I found all the rest of these were 40s. I was really hoping I found one foreign, 61. This one right here is copper. I know it's copper, but the front on this one's been totally taken off. That was on something. You can see where the lines go across like this and just basically took off all the front side, but the back side, well, yeah. The back side is almost, show you the back side here. That sounded dirty. But backside's in really good condition. But you can see on the side, where it was, the top was just taken down because you can see the ridge there from them sandblasting the top. So that's as high as the scope will go. And you can see the little lines on it there. But I'll weight it. It's 2.8 grams, so it's way more than a zinc one is. And since part of it's been shaven off, I'm just going to go with that. This is definitely a copper, or else this would all, you'd be able to see all the copper in here. But after mint damage, but cool after mint damage, so I hung on to that. What are the other ones? I had two other ones with die chips in them. Got the 60D there with the die chip in the 9, or both of them are 60Ds with die chips in the 9. This one's in better condition than that one is. So all in all, 4 die chips in the lettering. And I ended up with 96 or 95 total wheat pennies. That's in counting the two two steel ones. And I was getting about, and I've got, well, out of the 50 rolls, I ended up with 12 rolls of zinc pennies, and everything else was copper. So I got this out of the last, nope, sorry, my bad. I got this out of the last 10 rolls. Oh, and that was good. And I got this out of the first 30 rolls, or first 40 rolls. So I got a lot of copper here. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, subscribe, all that other fun stuff. Oh, and these are the other AU better ones. AU at least red brown better ones. So that's what I got. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on what you think. I got the 69 no FG, but I'm not going to claim I'm any good at finding those because I got these 3 things that I thought also were no FGs, and all I got now is a way to tell the grading on a 1969 decent. So we got red brown, we got 2 browns, and we got 45, 50, and 62. Because apparently I can't tell if something's a no FG or not on the back. So please like, share, subscribe, like I said, and comment on what you like. I got 4 more cases. That's 75 more dollars and cents to go through out of this little hoard. So, and also, what should I do with the copper? What should I do with the zinc cents? I don't know if the banks will swap me out if I take them a case of zinc cents, if they'll give me an unopened case still, because let's face it, they've been making billions of pennies every year for the last, 15, 20 years. We shouldn't be running out of them anytime soon. But I know my banks are already hoarding them, so, and apparently so am I. And I'm pretty sure so is a lot of other people that are watching this stuff. So, but suggestions on what to do with the pennies, because right now I got over 100 pounds of copper pennies. All right, and remember, we do this for fun. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope you're having fun with your searches, and good luck, and I will talk to y'all later.